Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Comedy Night News. President Biden recently delivered his initial remarks on the evacuations in Afghanistan. He plainly stated, "The peanut was in the boiler with the last Thursday's twice baked potato and the pepper the Houston valence in a blender wrapped Tostito roast."
Repeat that.
Fuck you.
A moving van was seen at Governor Andrew Cuomo's mansion in Albany, New York on Friday. The governor will spend his last day in office tomorrow. Governor Cuomo has been in office 10 years for every wrinkle on his forehead.
While large companies across the United States have announced that COVID-19 vaccines will be required for their employees to return to work in person, Montana is the only state that such a requirement is banned. Yes, the rest of the states are now looking at Montana with bewilderment, just as Montana school-aged children look at a new black kid in class.
California.
Texas Democrats returned from Washington, D.C. after holding out for 38 consecutive days over new voting restrictions in the state. 38 days? That's pathetic. My wife has held out on me for 38 weeks before.
James!
Thanks, Bush. U.S. Naval Academy officials announced Friday that 18 midshipmen have been expelled and another 82 sanctioned after an investigation into cheating in an online physics exam in December. You see, it's not easy to cheat when you're a seaman.
A World War II veteran who also served with the 501st Parachute Infantry marked his 100th birthday by skydiving out of a vintage plane from 7,500 feet. Unfortunately, I'm here to tell you that he forgot his parachute. But lucky for him, he also forgot his denture, so his giant, wet, floppy gums caught the wind and broke his fall.
Mike Richards is stepping down as the Jeopardy host immediately after only hosting America's favorite game show for 1 week. That's it. So Jeopardy has already replaced him with a new and less controversial Mike Richards. YouTube it.
Speaking of leaving one's post, Tim Tebow has recently been cut by the Jacksonville Jaguars for his role as tight end. Jacksonville's general manager made a quick statement saying, "Tim Tebow has been cut today. His end was a little too tight. He wasn't willing to do butt stuff."
No one's done butt stuff in here. An amusement park in Ohio says the world's second tallest roller coaster won't open again this year after a person standing in line was hit in the head by a metal object that flew off the ride. After a visit to the doctors, the person was diagnosed with COVID-19.
San Francisco became the first major city in the nation to require proof of full vaccination against COVID-19 on Friday for people dining outside in restaurants, working out in gyms, or attending indoor concerts. Leave it to the San Francisco to be the gayest thing in the nation.
Sounds like he has a mouthful of cum. Okay, folks, having a good time tonight. Yeah. And the NFL preseason kicks off amid COVID vaccine culture wars, and several players around the league are deciding to opt out of the season than be forced to take the vaccine. Over the past 2 years, the NFL has lost so much of its fan base that Fox has decided to replace their Sunday morning time slot with something that gets better viewership.
A 5-year-old boy who recently hiked the Appalachian Trail is preparing for his next adventure in kindergarten. He said he was assisted by two things: imagination, and skills. Anytime he got tired, he said he could taste the rainbow, which ironically is also the way my gay friend Doug called giving oral for the first time.
Thanks, Butch. On to Montana news. President Biden recently backed the end of the wolf protections in the state, but hunting worries grow. Biden specifically stated that the wolf protections, he simply said, the peanut was in the boiler last Thursday, so I can make potatoes.
Repeat that.
I think Ken's flush.
Fuck you, thanks. Waiting for it.
Water temperatures are now well below the thermal threshold for trout, and the flows are returning to the long-term averages. Therefore, the Yellowstone County has lifted its fishing closures on rivers and streams. A local trout stated, "Oh shit."
Also, Yellowstone National Park has logged its first million-visitor month in the history this July, shattering all previous records. Montanans openly welcome the visitors by saying, "Get the fuck out."
Yes, some parts of the Big Hole River are closed to fishing. You know what? The headline is funnier than a joke. We'll leave it at that.
Montana State Prison has seen its first COVID case since closing. Our Montana State Prison. That's in Deer Lodge, isn't it? One case that's been hospitalized.
I do that too, sit next to him.
Go to Safeway.
On to Deer Lodge news. The Mount Powell Tap Room will open soon at the location of the former Elk Ridge Brewery. Oh good, another place in town that I can drown my sorrows and forget about my pathetic, worthless life.
Also, the fight night took place last night at the Tri-County Fairgrounds with its main sponsor being Prison Pizza. However, they weren't allowed to sell pizza down there because their fair board had a conniption fit about it for some reason. This isn't even a joke, I'm just bitter.
Speaking of shitty pizza, Prison Pizza has recently been sold by Cutler family and will now have new ownership this September. Cutlers have had their fair share of complaints in the Prison Pizza tenure, but their final statement is this: you don't like our pizza, a simple way to make it better is to fold the slice of pizza in half and shove it up your fat ass.